Welcome back to the channel, everyone. This video is going to be reviewing the flanking play style of Apex Legends. Last week we did aggressive players with Tony the Phony. This time it's mine. If you don't know your play style, look at these two videos and decide, like, what do you naturally like to do? What's your, just tendency? If there's a person, what do you like doing? And that might help guide what to work on in terms of skills. So in here we had a contact with one enemy. We didn't even see him drop in here, so I assume they ran in. My teammate calmed that they were broken, and then I do kind of a bad flank, right? So I just want to help him out. I know he got hit a little bit, so I'm just right up on him. Good use of cover here, just figuring out where the enemy is and then trying to disrupt them and pin them down. But that's where it goes wrong, is right there. Now, the first thing I messed up on is there was this beautiful piece of cover that I should have used. Second of all, if we're talking flanking, I should have taken height or swung wide and anticipated two more teammates. So that was really a mistake of me on this one, is you should never be in line with one of your other teammates if you're truly trying to flank an enemy person. So now you can tell we weren't taking this game too seriously because we're running out of ring towards all these death boxes, and that's strategically a bad idea. But whatever, we're doing it, we're here to have fun. Twisted here, he's not actually somebody I know, just a random. Did okay, but you can see I'm working off angles from him already. Now, to work an off angle, you have to know where your opponents are. So I have a guess because of the death boxes, but I'm trying to get more information. Now my teammate gets shot at, so that information comes to me anyway. And then this is an important moment. You have to realize, when are you on flanking or when are you just straight up fighting? Now here you can see that I am the center of focus, so I should just be fighting. I shouldn't be, running away, because anytime you're not facing your opponent, that means that they can be doing something like moving or jumping or throwing ults on you, and you are reactive to it, and that's not going to win you any fights. Now my teammates start getting shot at again, so now that means I'm back on flanking maneuvers. I'm looking for these opportunities of advantage to initiate some shots fired. Now, one thing that I still don't know is how many people are around. There's tons of death boxes. I'm trying to hope that I pick up another team so I know which way is safe to flank. Obviously, I'm running around to the right here because if you remember, Horizon was shooting off to the left or to the west. So I know that there's enemies there. To prevent myself during a flank of getting sandwiched, I'm gonna rotate around the long way to the right. That's why you gotta be comfortable with movement as a flanker, is because you gotta just dip and go, and you don't have to be the fastest, you just gotta be comfortable with the movement. Now I've sandwiched this person, do a lovely arc star stick by accident, and then do a flex move of not even finishing my mag because I know it's gonna kill him. So oops, sorry guy. So now as a flanker, we reset, right? We locate our opponents so we can flank. Use cover when you're trying to do this because you never know where they're exactly going to be. Obviously, we locate them there, use our cover on approach. We're the focus, so we want to stay behind cover as much as we can and time our shots. Obviously, these guys were just right after a res, so they were pretty handicapped here, so just cleaning them up with my teammates, not anything too impressive. But the flank is important still on that one because you have to work your way around that tree, right? You have to get two angles on it. Otherwise, especially with a rampart, they could eventually set themselves up and make a ridiculously awesome comeback. So then I try and rinse and repeat, but this fight's a little different because I don't have the luxury of cover and they're a little bit better set up. So I shouldn't be in this box because I already hear them. So I try and ping them out, ping some cover for my teammates so they get in a better spot than I am, and then try and, do my work. But this Octane gets away, whatever, no big deal. But then here's the danger right here. So this Bloodhound, I don't even know where he came from, but there he is, right? He was trying to sandwich me between him and Octane and Pathfinder, and it worked, right? Look how low on health I am. Luckily, there's your shield swap that's kind of close by. But one of the things you have to know whenever you're flanking is, what's my backup plan? That's why I like Ashe as a flanker, because you usually have her ult to be able to be like, oh, this is a terrible spot, I'm out of here, and get away. So with that inherent danger of flanking and getting sandwiched and put down, it's not game over for you. You still have a job to do. You need to give your teammates information. Hey, where are they? How many are there? Should you come and do the res? Are they running away? I mean, there's so much stuff you can tell them and make it a difference from a losing move to a game-winning turnaround. So don't think just because you get downed, it's over, because it's not. Also, if you do that kind of stuff, it's, really good for your teammates, and they'll probably come heal you when they get a chance instead of just leaving you. So make sure to communicate. I'm gonna jump forward just a little bit. Basically, we just get up, heal up, and then we realize there's only one team left. So now if you're one of those in-game leader types, your flanking strategies should probably reflect that, right? Don't try and go outside your mold. Use your skills to the best of your ability, and hopefully your teammates will be able to complement you. In this case, when you're looking at the map there, you can see that the ring is gonna have one shallow edge, right? We know that we can skirt along, especially with the time that we have left, we can skirt along the edge and enter in that final ring, with knowing nobody is behind us. The problem with taking a direct route is we don't know where they are. They could be to our left, right, they could even still be behind us because of the way that how much open space is over there. So using that flanking maneuver of the ring itself into the final ring is something I highly recommend if that's your natural instinct. Fortunately for us, our guy decided to take a fight without cover here, and I'll just let that play out. But it was a fun game. I hope that watching this can help you be a better flanker for your team. You always need somebody that can do it, even if it's not your natural instinct. If you're more aggressive, then again, I have a video on that I did last week about aggressive play styles and the pros and cons to it. And I think between those, that should set you up for success. So hopefully you're having fun out there, and I'll see you in season 17.